Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's your boy MajorLinux. I'm back again with more Twitching Live. I mean, not Twitching Live, the Loft Live. And I just got a message. Going into a party. Go on YouTube, you can totally see this happening. What it do?
Hey man.
Okay, there we go. I was like, I can't hear you.
How's it going?
It's going pretty good. How about yourself?
Not too bad. Watching some soccer.
So, alright, yeah, we got Taylor.
I'll let you set up the room again.
Alright.
I don't know how to do it.
Game just kicked off.
Hey, I'm excited to play. I feel the adrenaline going.
How do you want to do this? Just play some matches or go for a best of 7 again?
We can go for a best of 7.
Alright. Let me boot up my stream. I'll be
alright. I guess while you do that, I can get some intros in too. So yeah, got your boy MajorLinux here. We got Lancemanon joining me in the locker room. Of course, if you're on Twitch, you can't see any of this happen. Good, so my Twitch stream actually is working today. Is anybody else playing today?
Is anybody else what?
I wonder if anybody else was playing. No, probably not.
Anyone? Just no one I knew.
Yeah, nobody on my end either. Wonder where Dan is. He said he finally got it working on his side.
I know, right? Yeah, I saw him playing the other day, but I haven't really seen him on since then. Alright, I'm ready whenever you are.
Alright. Let's see, we're private match. Put that on rookie, default 5 minutes. Get the game going.
So yeah, I went back to pro on my season, and I'm actually doing a little bit better, so.
You want to try pro in here?
We can just do whatever we were doing last time.
Okay, I'll leave it. Alright, so let's see, you are home today. You're home right now.
Alright, so we'll do. Since I won the last series, I'm gonna take home field advantage.
oh, no, I don't want to quit yet. Just forgot to change my jersey. There we go. Gotta put on that camo. I feel good on my camo.
So you're just always gonna use that jersey? So I can have a... Alright.
I mean, it's just like that much more different than anything else.
Right.
So for those who are watching live, those who are watching later on YouTube, if you're watching mine, we're doing the Loft Live feature NBA2K16. I'm your boy MajorLinux. I'm here with Lancemanon. We'll play a best of 7 series between the Spurs and the Magic. He won the last series. Exactly, like, oh my goodness. I'm gonna be honest with you though.
What was it, 4-1? No,
4-2. Yeah, because when I won Game 5, I was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe I won." That means I'm going to be so much longer. Like, it's about to be midnight. I gotta go to work tomorrow. I'm so tired.
Yeah, when you won that first game by like 10 points, I was like, "Oh, this is going to be a rough series."
Yeah, for me, like, it got my confidence all up, only to get it just smashed down.
Orlando.
Apparently.
Fans are
So
cheering
you
for
know my
Magic.
strength now, though.
Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports.
Great. Now he's winning jumps. Now he's winning jump balls. Now this is it. I'm done.
Oh, shit.
And a look at the
Right off the
San
bat.
Antonio. The
Messing up what
always
should have been
reliable
an
Parker
easy,
in the backcourt. Duncan is
easy
up
goal.
there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Leonard in a
Great.
3 slot. Gordon kicks to Payton. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of
Ooh.
hand when you get inside and try to
Ooh.
finish against the bigger guys. And
Caught that real quick.
he made it look easy.
I'm not gonna lie, that confused me a bit.
Marcus Aldridge, a polished mid-range shooter as well, and he's working on expanding his range out beyond the arc.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? Last season he made over 10 times more threes than the season before. He made them at an impressive clip, too. I think it's something he should keep as part of his package.
Come on. There we go.
And Leonard gets it to go. We've played just over a minute here in the first.
It made me happy that was only worth 2 points, though.
The offensive rebound. Vucevic dishes to Oladipo. Down low. Vucevic to the pass to Payton. Inside.
Beautiful.
And stolen by Aldridge.
Oh.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
The wide open look here for Oladipo. The three-pointer no good. Green kicks to Leonard.
There we go.
Goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight. Listen, Kawhi Leonard hasn't been in the league for a long time, but he's feeling right at home.
Yeah, so Dan, he liked the activity that posted on Facebook. Told him he should get up in here.
And for Leonard, players say that a lot, but rarely before they reach the end of their rookie contract.
Yeah, he's
I think
slacking.
Leonard just realized the situation he found himself.
Gonna get an EOU chat fest going on.
And custom made for how the Spurs like to play and do things.
Fournier, that's
Nice. Oh, it was only 2?
screenplay and the
Yeah,
jumper's
apparently.
good.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep,
Yeah, I've
weren't
got a-
there in time
Got a
enough to
slight
challenge
input
Greg,
lag.
and
I'm
when
wondering
that's
if it's
the
because
case,
I'm
you can mark those
playing
up for him.
online, streaming, and watching.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the
Streaming
middle
a
of that
soccer
defense and
game.
scoring.
You're taking all the bandwidth out of your house.
Yeah,
On this run,
apparently.
get that close to the
I might
rim,
have
and
to
it's
shut
a
the
lot
soccer
easier
game off
to
here.
make shots.
Now here's Leonard.
Ah, crap. Don't.
Oladipo unable to get his last shot
Come
to
on,
go.
what are you?
Parker dishes to Aldridge. Green passes.
It's a lot of passing
No good with the
for
jumper.
for no result.
7. Clark, they've been struggling here on
No easy
With
baskets.
a cottonmouth here, dry spell for sure.
And Victor Oladipo with the elite athleticism and versatility to be a perennial all-star.
And now I'm really upset. I started all of this. I have no idea where my cell phone is.
A little small forward in his time in the league.
And he has that quickness, length, and
Okay,
power
gentlemen,
combo
2 shots.
to be a
2
lockdown
shots.
defender at all of those
Oh, no,
positions
right,
as
yeah.
well. So that's why he was the co-defensive player of the year coming out of college.
And the first one drops.
You know, back to Oladipo, he has a tremendously quick first step. Finished second in the slam dunk contest to Zach LaVine. Some dunks he's had in regular season play, downright nasty.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Andrew Nicholson comes in for Gordon. Hezonja, he's checked in for Fournier. And it's Jennings in for Elfrid Payton. Here's Nicholson. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Now here's Anderson.
Nice.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, I gotta stop being scared.
With that two-hand throw down.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim. And
I don't know what happened there.
Explosiveness.
Oh, come on, though.
His overall scoring as well. Had his first back-to-back 30-point games this year against Chicago and Houston. If he keeps improving at this rate, could be an all-NBA first-teamer before he's through.
West kicks to Anderson.
Nice.
The three, and that one's good. Anderson's got 5.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
The shot is off. West with some nice D.
They can actually miss.
Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on
That's
the
because it was
boards. Look at
Oladipo,
the
not
box score,
Vucevic.
and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys.
Alright,
But
I gotta,
if you're the
I gotta turn this soccer game off.
And now here's when the hurt comes.
coaching
That'll
staff,
help a little
it's
bit.
certainly a point of emphasis.
The Magic trail by 9. Jennings dishes to Nicholson. It's back to Jennings. Fires from deep. The rebound by Anderson. Pass to Diaw. Got it off in time.
Of course, West was going to hit that.
We reached the
All right, rough first quarter.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really...
Ah, crap. I'm sitting there typing something. Not even paying attention. That's my fault.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was...
Why? Why did you do that? Oh, come on.
Illogical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Gordon, the pass to Marble. Breaks it off the glass. Marble's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Orlando. San Antonio leading by 7.
And the Spurs last season became the first franchise to hire a female assistant coach. A big step, not just for the Spurs, but really for all of the NBA.
And now,
Nice.
Gatorade all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for San Antonio, Manu and Kawhi filling out the perimeter. Aldridge out there with West, and it's Mills in a point. Ginobili.
Let's not be afraid to attack the basket.
As Greg was just talking about, the assistant that was hired was Becky Hammond, a phenomenal player. For
Nice.
in the
Block.
WNBA.
Nice block.
Clark, you know, you and I were talking about this before. She was
Ooh.
the first
Ooh, that was
full-time
nasty.
female assistant.
Yeah, I agree with you, and it might not seem like that big a deal to some, but this was a big-time barrier breaker that the Spurs pulled off.
Really?
I'm calling shenanigans on that one.
Yeah, Diaw looked like he knocked that out.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Vucevic checked in for Jason Smith. San Antonio also making some changes. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for West. Green comes in for Leonard. And Tony Parker subbed in for Patty Mills. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. And of course, Tony Parker, so big for San Antonio and those championship runs. But word on the street was that Spurs coach Greg Popovich didn't always go easy on Tony. He really pushed him to the limit.
You know, it started back when Tony was invited to the Spurs summer camp before the 2001 draft. One of the scouts was really physical with Tony, really gave him a hard time, and that was really the start of his maturation process in learning to deal with the NBA.
Spurs leading by 8. In the corner, it's Ginobili. Fires the three. Orlando grabs the miss.
And, you know, getting back to Popovich's relationship with Tony Parker, Pop made...
There you go. Shut that down.
So he obviously saw something. But Pop's a perfectionist, and if you're going to play point guard for him, you've got to deliver consistently.
Oh.
Oh, what?
Good play. Good play.
Wow. Wow, okay. Let's see how it is.
Woo.
Aldridge has got the lead up to 10 now for the Spurs.
Yeah, I would not be too happy with that play either.
Pop's tough love with him really paid off. Tony eventually became incredibly consistent, culminating with him being named the Finals MVP back in 07.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Outside, Green. The shot. And the Spurs scoring
nice.
again. Second
Hand in
quarter
his
play
face. I
with
thought
almost 3
for
minutes
sure that
left.
was missing.
Kicks it.
Yeah, see, with Ginobili, that yellow bar fills up real quick once it gets to the center. See, I gotta learn how to time his shots like nice in order to get those shots in.
Great D that time from Duncan.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
The three.
Yeah, that was not who I thought it was.
Marble kicks to Gordon. Good D by Parker.
And Orlando's offense
Bad
could
offensive
struggle
decision.
at times, and there were some low points last season. The big one happening when the Knicks set a record for the fewest points in an NBA quarter.
Now here's Payton for three. Fournier.
Ooh,
That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
almost goaltending.
Almost goaltending, yeah.
Ooh.
Which I would have been fine with.
To Duncan. Ginobili the pass to Duncan.
Nope.
Aldridge.
Oh my goodness.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance.
No,
Ooh.
no.
Out of bounds as Orlando keeps.
So what? You can disrupt the shot. I can totally block it.
Making some changes. Nicholson's checked in for Gordon. Hezonja comes in for Evan Fournier. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Marble. Then for the Spurs, Kyle Anderson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Martin subbed in for Manu Ginobili. Here's Payton. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. Well, it was a slow start to his rookie year for Payton, but he came along very strong.
Yeah, it looked really good for the Magic down the stretch. Even recorded his first triple-double. I think there will be more of those in his career.
And the Magic making a change here. Smith has checked in. Then for the Spurs, West is checked in for Duncan. Kawhi Leonard goes
Nice.
for Daniel Green.
We can both do
And
that.
it's Mills in for Tony Parker.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. It was unnecessary.
I'm startled that he would even
Dunk was unnecessary.
like that at this stage of the game.
Yeah, that's okay, because
He's played an important
followed
role
up
in
with
their
a
offense
three and
today,
made me
guys.
look like an
Without
asshole.
him, they may not be.
Payton drives in.
And then you just drive into the lane and just make me look like an asshole.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat.
Why would you pass it there? Oh my goodness, you moron.
Here's Hezonja. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Now it's just a 3-point Spurs lead. Now Mills. Here's West.
Well,
And we're
I hate how they take forever to actually do something.
Spurs lead by 3. Stay with us, folks.
Well,
We'll
like
get back
all
just
the
after
animations
halftime.
and all that.
Yeah, it's like they catch it, like turn around and shoot it. Don't do all your Euro stuff. Like that was all unnecessary.
Right.
Oh well, yeah, that's thunder.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Leonard has been playing really well. He has 12 points and also a block shot.
That was a high-scoring quarter.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball. And
Yes, let's advertise that Gatorade now.
Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, you just love it when the decision making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
The backcourt is Payton and Oladipo. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post, and it's Fournier in the small forward position. That's who's out.
Like, oh my goodness, disrupt that shot.
And Scott Skiles has been around the league as a coach for a while now, coming home to where he played most of his career here in Orlando. And at times, he can be a demanding coach.
I don't know why I did that.
That's it. That's it.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And Greg, you're right. Skiles is what, we'd call a no-nonsense coach. Makes perfect sense when you think about the team that now Clarkie's going to go coach in Orlando.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he was great at developing players, and that's exactly why the Orlando Magic hired him. Plays with an edge, but he develops players quite nicely, too.
Holds him accountable, doesn't he?
Yep, well said.
Brandon Jennings is checked in for Orlando. Can they get it?
Nope, I didn't mean to do that.
It worked out. It worked out, though.
I totally meant to do that.
Got himself on the board with 3 there. And guys, Brandon Jennings, some people love his chaotic game. Some can't stand it. One of the more polarizing talents in the NBA.
Yeah, I don't think he'll ever shoot for an efficient percentage or become a lockdown defender, Kevin. He's an offensive catalyst. He pushes the action, and he'll go on scoring binges, but I think he does more good than bad with his style of play.
Parker kicks to Duncan. To the paint.
Oh!
Here's Leonard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Leonard's got 6 here in this quarter.
Everything working for him out of the half as they
Nice.
their first 5 shots.
And talking about Brandon Jennings, he has an endless bag of tricks. Keeping the ball literally on a string, makes behind the back, no look, and off the back.
Stop strutting, dude. Don't. Let's not get cocky.
Even try. That unpredictability, though, can make him difficult to check and often forces defenders into positions from which they can't recover.
Gordon, the pass.
Nice.
I wasn't sure if that was going to work.
Lays it up, and despite of the
It looked like he was just heading right out of bounds.
Fournier's
Ooh.
got 13.
What, threading a needle?
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
That's good.
Brandon Jennings is that rare type of difference maker, a guy who can jumpstart your offense without turning the ball over. It's a valuable
I'll take that.
when you're trying to line up the W's.
Duncan dishes to Aldridge.
Nope.
Parker.
Okay.
Great assist by Aldridge.
I really thought you were going to try to swat that out of here.
Parker's got the lead up to 10 now for San Antonio.
No, sir. No, sir.
I don't know why he went all fancy instead of just getting it in the basket.
No good.
I didn't ask for that.
And
And I don't know why Tim Duncan went for a layup when he could have dunked that shit in.
by Duncan.
I don't know why my players keep dropping it too.
Here's Leonard. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And now it's a 12-point
You practiced
Spurs
with it,
lead.
didn't you?
No, I have not played it since you like handed my ass to me.
And stolen by Aldridge.
As I think,
And now
yeah, I've been sort of trying to play Mirror's Edge.
Oladipo goes in. Duncan with the block.
Jesus.
Maybe it's just been rest.
Duncan with it. And Jennings picks him up defensively. And Green gets it to go. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
This just mirrors like the commentary all dysfunctional right now.
It's dysfunctional.
The other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Big step last year for Vucevic's offense, Clark. Unstoppable at times, both on the blocks and facing up.
Vucevic is a real outstanding future all-star front courter. Rebounds at a high rate in traffic and out of his area. Finishes, faces up. This kid has a lot of upside. I really like his game.
Take that. I'll take that.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
And you really gotta admire Boris Diaw. I mean, he's found a way to.
I followed Boris Diaw on Twitter, but I don't know why.
I mean, so different
Like
than when he was
85% of his tweets are in French.
Diaw lost his athleticism and is a slower player than before. You could argue he's more productive now, though, Clark, than ever.
Well, his game was always on the ground in my mind. He's highly skilled. He's much more cerebral on the floor than given credit. I mean, I think he is really a difficult matchup because he's crafty.
Oh, good.
I threw you out there, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Smith checked in for Vucevic. Last season, Clark, the Spurs kept on winning as usual. They passed the Lakers, in fact, for the best winning percentage all time for a franchise.
Well, some of that has to do with the struggles the Lakers had last season, but more of it is credit to the Spurs. Consistency and high-quality play has been who they are. And has
Nice.
been for 2 decades.
That's not who I wanted it to go to, but it
Not as
worked
aggressive
out.
from the
So.
three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
And Mills.
Nope,
picks the
wide,
mark.
nope, wide open.
Here's the
That's not what
three.
you want to do.
That is good. And the Spurs lead by 12.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any
Nice.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And down it goes.
Oh, baby.
I
Baby.
can't believe that.
Patty Mills.
I can't believe that.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's
Tell me to whip it through that day. What?
San Antonio. They lead by 12. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on.
Like, it wasn't the shot I wanted, but I'll take it.
Yeah, right?
Welcome back as we get
Like, I was hitting that shoot button, like, at half court, hoping he'd shoot a three. Like, I didn't care if he missed it. I just wanted him to get it off.
for San Antonio. Anderson is out there with Boris Diaw. Then there's Martin. Then it's Mills. And it's West in the pivot spot, manning the middle. Anderson outside.
Oh, now I know why I wasn't passing it.
It's hauled in by Watson.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't
What?
think he needs to
Ah!
himself like that.
Payton kicks to Smith. There's the pass to
Jesus.
Hazania. Stolen by Anderson.
Woo! I did it!
Backcourt violation. He
Yep.
went over and back. Orlando making some changes. Gordon's checked in for Andrew Nicholson. Evan Fournier comes in for Hazania. And it's Victor.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel that same input lag now.
Watson. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for West. Aldridge comes in for Boris Diaw. Leonard, he's checked in for Anderson.
Oh my goodness.
And it's Green and for Kevin Martin. And it's denied. Payton kicks to Oladipo. Wide open.
Back down
That's
to
it,
8.
coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 4th assist in this one.
No.
Mills passes to Duncan. Mills dishes to Green. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And Oladipo kicks to Fournier. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And guys, Tim Duncan still dominant after 18 years. You know, he's reshaped his body. He has gotten a brand new diet, which he says has had a huge benefit. We saw it in the playoffs last year. Break.
Oh my goodness. Ah, I forgot to hold the button. That was just terrible. Terrible, terrible.
What
was that?
A really weird thing there.
Yes, it did.
I mean, there was a point where he was starting to feel the wear and tear, especially in his knees. But being the competitor he is, he decided to dictate to his body rather than letting his body dictate to him.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half, still bageled in the second.
But they get it back. Vucevic.
Damn. That was maybe not a good shot selection.
Ah.
They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Payton. Gordon trying to break loose.
No.
It's sent back by Aldridge. Here's
Good shot.
4.
The shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
That's a huge basket, just taking advantage of the size mismatch and able to drain that mid-range jump shot. Really good basketball.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
You know, getting back to Duncan, when you talk to his teammates, they'll tell you he's disciplined. He maintains a strict diet, does off-the-floor training, from boxing to swimming, throwing tires, running in the sand. That keeps him motivated and engaged.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. He said, we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
And thank you,
Oh,
Doris.
nice.
Parker.
I did not think that was going to work out. I just did not want that ball in my hand when the clock ran out.
Good,
Right.
and Aldridge gets the assist. Aldridge is...
Yeah, I think I'm going to try game 2 without streaming because I'm wondering if that's what's causing it. I think that's what's causing an input lag for me.
Yeah, I'm going to
Talking
try
about
that
Duncan's
as well.
New look. Coach Popovich had
I
it.
don't have any viewers anyway, so.
Pop said, I look at him and tell him, you look like Sprewell used to look. Just skin and bones, ligaments and tendons. But you know what? You can't argue with success, and not many people have had more than Tim Duncan.
1:43 left in the fourth.
Oh, yeah.
That one off Duncan.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover. .133
left in the fourth quarter.
Okay, so I just saw something really
Payton drives
disturbing.
in. Here's Gordon,
What's up?
and it's good from the elbow.
Apparently,
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has
The-
been a big key.
It really
the owners of
has.
M&M's
Unable to
are
react
thinking
as
about
quickly
getting
as
rid of
necessary
M&M's.
in terms of dealing with their pass. And tired legs affect you.
Wait, by not selling them, not making them, or selling them off to another company?
by
Ball did great.
by
As
not
much
making them
offense as we
anymore.
saw early,
Oh, wow.
we're seeing even more of it here late.
Why?
And just
I have no
fear,
idea.
guys. I mean, he is willing to mix it up in the paint with the big boys.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. So it's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly
Yeah,
what you need to do.
that sounds kind of odd.
Back off and give him the layup,
That was like America's favorite candy.
making him go to the line.
No kidding, right?
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
I mean, I necessarily don't eat them.
Take game 1.
Second free throw. No.
Oh, come on.
He wanted that one.
Yeah, he did. He wanted that better, or wanted that more.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why.
Oh, come on.
And up the court come the Magic on the break. Hangs in
Oh,
the
what?
air,
Come on. Why didn't you?
And it's sent back.
Yeah, I think it's just this a huge input lag that's causing all these weird plays happening. Because I'd have figured you would have had me at that.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And he is
Yeah, whew, that is just terrible.
Gotta score.
Like, I let go of the shot button, but it holds it down just that much longer. Oh my god, what is going on?
Time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
I said, I'm buying business class for my home internet now.
24 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Not sure there's anything they can do to salvage this one.
Not anymore. I mean, any chance they had got away from him, slipped right out of their hands.
And here's Leonard.
Ooh!
Tips it, but no good.
Should have let LaMarcus Aldridge catch that. I wanted to see that dunk.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the,
All right.
the ability
Took
he
game
has
1.
to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
And so it's San Antonio.
Mercy, yeah, you get game 2 at home as well.
Performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest
Finally,
of the terrific
rain is coming down.
This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
All right, for the 0 people who are watching my stream, I'm about to cut it off. Apparently, there's a problem with my internet, my connection to their online services, so I'm gonna fix that in a bit. So yeah, thank you for tuning in on Twitch. For those who are on YouTube, Game 2 is about to come up next. I'm gonna get that recorded and get it up for you. So yep, just bear with me for 1 second. Peace.